Welcome back to regenerative gardening, where I show you how to garden without buying fertilizers, pesticides, how to seed save, and just how to do gardening with very little cost, and be good stewards of the environment. And I got a little project going on out here. I'm doing potatoes. Here's my potatoes I started inside. All I did was cut the eyes off the potatoes. Put a little bit of dirt in the bottom of this pot, put the eyes in there, and put some more soil on top of that. About 2-3 weeks later, that's what I got. And then these I started from seeds over here. I did a seed saving video, which I'll probably do another one sometime. How you can take the little berries that come off the potato plants. I'll show you. I don't know if I have any on there yet or not, but there might be. This is my potato patch here. This is all from starting eyes. A new experiment this year. I started back in like March. Yeah, it was middle March, late March. And inside, stirred these like I did with those, and then eventually went in the bigger pots. And then put the bigger pots out here and spread them out, covered them with soil. Now it's been probably a month, let's see, a little over a month, and they just blew up. Then there was a little spot I didn't have room to cover here, so I just put potato eyes in here, and it's been about 3 weeks now. I think you can see them. Yeah, see how. So today I'm gonna put some soil in here to promote more potatoes. Put some more compost that I make, homemade compost that I make in here. Because you know how you're supposed to mound up dirt around potatoes. I'm gonna put some more of my compost, homemade compost in here. So that batch I did about 3 weeks ago. I put these in here about 2 weeks ago. They're coming along nice too. So, and these guys just came up from last year. I'm thinking about just like leaning them over and putting more soil on them too. And then what'll happen is all these little nodes here will start to get potatoes. So, let's see, I came over here to see if I could find some potato berries. So these flowering areas, after the flowers drop off, the petals, little berries will come on. And anyway, you can do like a fermenting process and get your own seeds. You cut the berries up, put them in water, and let them kind of rot for like a week or week and a half. And then what I do is I got this fine strainer, I strain them out, and let them dry, and there you got potato seeds. So, right now I'm just doing this little project over here. When I had this pot here for a few years, and I noticed it's starting to break up, and I'm gonna have to replace that one next year. But this year I wanted to kind of expand it. So what I like to do is put down some cardboard, just some old rotted cardboard and whatnot, and then cut some holes. You see a hole, yeah. Drilled some holes in the bottom, and then I put a layer of newspaper, some ground up leaves. Then I'm going to take some of this soil over here, got the life in it that's well established, really good soil, to kind of seed it. So this guy will be starting out with a nice batch of life that's already established in the soil. And and then I'll be adding worms. Like around my yard, I have a couple piles of leaves from last year that I collected up in the fall. And what you do is, at the base of them, where the leaves meet the ground, there'll be just worms. I'll collect the worms up, put them in here, and that'll help keep the life that's established in there, help it to, it'll promote more life. with the worms. And take a little break, pick a strawberry off my strawberry plant. The strawberry patch. They're not looking so good this year, at least to start out. But I got a lot of hope because I see the runners coming. I'm kind of steering the runners around. I'm gonna promote more plants this year. Might as well show you my garden since I'm out here walking around. I like to put string beans on the edge of this area here because it's easy to just kind of kneel over and ground. You can have a nice relaxing time when you're picking your string beans. Got some pepper plants going there, some celery plants there. I made those little sheaths. What those sheaths do is they make the stalks more tender because it keeps the light off of them, and it makes them longer by making them grow taller out the sides of it. And I noticed this, I like to keep a layer of leaves everywhere. If you see here, these layer of leaves, what they do is they help keep down the weeds, and they help protect the life in the soil, like over the winter. So over the winter, I put them in the fall. Over the winter, they'll protect the life, and then in the growing season, they keep the weeds down. And then, like in the fall, if a certain area maybe didn't grow really well, I'll put some more compost in there on top of them layer of leaves, and then put more leaves on top of that in the fall, and have everything all set up for the spring. Because I was mentioning that because this area I noticed thinned out a lot. See how there isn't much leaves right in here? It's just straight compost. So I have some extra ground up leaves that I took off my area over there where I put my potatoes. I had a layer of leaves, so I took them off, put them off to the side, and now I just figured out, well, here, I know what to do with them now. I'm going to be putting them over here where it thinned out. So I did this little area here a little bit ago. First I wanted to make sure I had all the weeds out of there first, and then put the layer of leaves on top. So here's all the fun stuff I got on my project. I got my drill, I got my ground up leaves I was just talking about. I got some compost, homemade compost that I made. So what I'm thinking is, first I want to get a nice good layer of this dirt over here, and that'll promote the life in the soil. That along with the worms that I gather up. And then I'm going to put some more of I'll probably put those guys in, and then put some more of this on top. And then as they grow up, I'm going to add more of my soil there as they grow taller. Let them get like 6 inches. Put some more soil, let them get 6 inches, put more soil. I'll do some shorts on that. Like and subscribe so you can keep up on the progress of this throughout the process. Let's go ahead and do that. What is that? It's almost like, yeah, it's like trash. That's the urban part of urban regenerative gardening there. Wind blows trash in your yard when you live in town. Oh, you know what it is? That came off of the my bad. Came off of my tool here. Yeah. Sometimes you can buy a tool like this at the Dollar Tree, and when you go to use it, it just bends on you. So be careful. Like when you buy something cheap, but sometimes you're better off paying $5, $10 for something instead of $1, because it'll actually work and last for you. Or at least just give it a stress test before you buy it. It feels like it's gonna start bending on you, don't buy it. Oh, that's just something I've noticed over the years. things I've learned. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna put a small layer. Might even draw worms up. That's what's nice about having the cardboard. The reason I put the rotted cardboard down is it keeps the weeds from the ground from working up their way up in here. That's the main reason. Yeah, so that's... Unfortunately, there's some... Mother Nature's already trying to invade here with these. But not much you can do about it. Yeah, that's a pretty good layer there. Now, take these guys. It's hard to... These guys here, one thing I like to do is when I, like, this is dry and it's easier when it's dry. They just kind of fall right out there. But I can't do it with my phone in my hand. Hold on.